Go ahead. Let it out. Just let it out. Stop holding it there.
Okay, so there really can only be one master. There can only be one master. Think of a war that's happening and you're in a certain, I don't know all the terminology because I'm not familiar with that,
Right.
but the lieutenant, the sergeant, I don't know the pecking order there.
Yeah. General.
I don't know the pecking
Colonel,
order.
yeah,
so,
stuff like that.
So the top guy's calling the shots.
Yeah.
You can't have two top guys calling the shots, or especially if they're saying something different.
Yeah.
So you have to have one.
Yeah.
So I remember I was one of the ones that didn't get initiated by Prabhupada, so I had to take one of the others when I joined, and I was faithful to him.
Which one of the others was that?
Sasvarup.
Okay, thank you.
I took initiation from Sasvarup and I followed him for 7 years. And then I left ISKCON, and I got married and left ISKCON like that. And I remember it was only like, maybe the first week or two I was married, and I married a Prabhupada disciple. And I remember we had a fight, not a fight, a disagreement. And I thought, wow. And I had my own room. I had my room, he had his room, very Vaidhi. And in my room, I had set up my altar with Sasvarup. And, it was my space, it was my connection, because he was my man for 7 years, Sasvarup.
Yeah.
And so I had a little disagreement with my husband, and I went in the room and I started crying to Sasvarup. It was like, damn, did I do the wrong thing? And then something hit me, and it was like, you prostitute. How can you be with this one and this one? They're different. They were different. How can I listen to my husband while I go with this other? And I took the picture of Sasvarup and I got rid of it. And I never looked back. I couldn't have two masters. Not that my husband was qualified, but neither was he.
Yeah.
It took time for that to show, but it was obvious.
Yeah.
So obvious.
Yeah.
It was so obvious. The closer you get to a person, the more obvious it comes, because otherwise you're in this illusion. Oh, he's like this and this and this and this. So I remember at that point, I realized I couldn't serve two masters. And so many marriages, you have two different gurus. No wonder it doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Same way here. If you're on the Vaidhi path, whether it be Narayan or ISKCON or Gaudiya, whatever path you're on, and you accepted a certain person as your guru, and you're coming here, Krishna sent you here for a reason.
Yeah.
You're here for a reason. So you can't serve them both. So just put the one you're on, unless you're 100% satisfied. If you're 100% satisfied, you wouldn't be here because you're still looking, you're searching. So just put that one on the back burner because you already know where that one has brought you to this point. So why not just accept this? Free yourself from the doubt. Just accept this path. Srila Gaurahari, just accept his words. For 3 days, a week, just however long you can take. But do stay away from the other path while you're doing this, because you can't do them both. And for me, I was on the ISKCON for 7 years. Then when I left, and I saw all the hypocrisy, that was one of the main reasons I left. The Ritvik was just cooking up at that time, so I jumped on that 100%, giving up the ISKCON. Wouldn't go to the temples, wouldn't, hearing their stuff. So I bought into that. But, Krishna, it's like there's so much fighting all the time with each other, It's like this, it's like a piss fight, let's see who can shoot however it happens,
That wasn't it either.
It so wasn't it either. It so wasn't it. And then being so dissatisfied with that, I was looking, praying, begging, you know, it's like I've had it. You know, I can't deal with it anymore, Krishna. I just want the truth. I just want the truth. I just want the truth. And bingo, here I got it. I won. I got Srila Gaurahari. And I'm not straying. I'm not straying. I'm here.
This is more satisfying than the
Oh,
others.
Krishna. The hot air balloon, I've thrown it off. You know, it's a whole different dimension, But all those fears keep you there, and all the habits and all the social pressure, social life that, you know, you think you need or want, and you think they're your friends.
Yeah.
No, they're not your friends. Anyone who wants to hold you back from progressing in life is not your friend, is not your friend. Look at why they're trying to hold you back.
Jealous.
Because they're envious, they're jealous, and they want to be equal to you or better than you. You know,
Just how it is. It's the material
it's just
world.
how it is.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. You just always stay under the guru. And never beside, never above, under. And under means just always hearing his words.
Yeah, yeah.